overtime slated, but the first two matches of the day here on this court number one went a little longer. The previous one here before us was Class 5A. It was a Class 5A quarterfinal that went to Ankeny Centennial 3-2. The first one on court one went to Dubuque Hempstead 3-1. So those two went a total of 9 sets. The reason why we're a little delayed here this afternoon from the 2015 state tournament. It's the West Delaware Hawks, the number one team in Class 4A at 46-2 against the Bobcats of Western Dubuque. The WD battle here, the Bobcats at number 14, 24-2, and 24-12, I should say, in Jonesalo. Here we are for the 10th time the West Delaware Hawks are at the state volleyball tournament, and the quest, of course, for the title game. But Coach Mather and company know it's got to come out and play well, but got to take it one game at a time.
Yeah, they're going to be playing a very, very improved Western Dubuque team. But, the looks on the girls' faces, they know they're ready. I stopped in at practice last night, and they all looked like they were just ready to get down to business and play. This is just the most fun venue to be in.
Yes, indeed. As the introduction starting here, as Julie Baskey will be introduced as the Sportsmanship Award. And we congratulate her. That already took place, frankly.
Yeah,
that just took place.
Like 10 seconds.
And we'll talk with Julie when we come back here. But first, we're going to hear from Coach Mather here at the state volleyball quarterfinal. The Hawks, the Bobcats, ready to tangle here on the court. We're back after this. KMC Sports.
Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
A great night out awaits you at Hartridge Golf Course. Join us for Taco Tuesday and our Thursday night specials featuring roasted chicken. Watch the Iowa games with 50-cent wings and drink specials at Hartridge, north of Manchester on 195th Street.
Our big focus is to come down here, and now we're ready to play a solid volleyball match against Western Dubuque, who's a pretty hot team right now.
Bobcats playing good volleyball. You took them down way back in September, so a team you haven't seen since then. A lot of things change from now and then.
Oh, absolutely. They're a totally different team, and we're a totally different team. So, we're going to see maybe who's made the most progress throughout the year, and we're going to put it on the line, and just like we do every match, play it 1 point at a time.
Your 10th trip here, it never gets old. Down here at the state tournament.
Oh, absolutely. Hopefully, what is the saying? 10 times the charm? That's something like that. But anyway, we're going to take it 1 point at a time, and we're certainly going to take it one match at a time. So it's good to get back down here right now.
That's the quest for the first title. Greg, congratulations on getting down here for us again. Best of luck today. We'll talk to you later on.
All right, thanks, Coach. We appreciate what you do.
Brett Mather, fine head coach of the West Delaware Hawks. Back after this, state volleyball KMC Sports.
Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. They have big town inventory with small town service. Stop and say hi. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com. That's DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision. One call does it all. Quality guaranteed.
Right on top of us, above us here, is the West Delaware Students Faithful. Across the way, the Bobcat variety, as they're all the red, white, and blue theme. Has a huge student turnout for both There's orange and black for West Delaware's up above us here. As we're getting ready, get set here for this one as the Hawks and the Bobcats. The Hawks won the only meeting of the season and won last year as well. This year, Wamac Conference matchup was back on September 15th, 3-0. As the Hawks on the far side, they will start off serving right to left. It's bumped around. Now a front set. Here it's smacked over and falls down. That's Megan Moss. She comes in, one of the leaders in this team for Western Dubuque. And they get the first point of the night. Megan Moss will serve it back right side as Moss comes in at 365 kills, leads it by quite a few. Jessica Carty, the next one with 190, as this one is hit out of bounds by Western Dubuque, and we're tied up 1-1 underway here at 4:22 here tonight.
Yeah, that was a beautiful D by Bridget Hoffman. She had a great hit.
As now, Putz will angle it over. Moss pumps it up. Now it's bumped around. Up front, tapping it over. Western Dubuque, front set. Here's Linus hitting it over and gets in the breadbasket. Get out your dinner rolls early here in the afternoon as diving effort from the libero that time for the Bobcats, but couldn't get there in time. As this one is served over by the Hawks. There is a hit and going to be out as she wanted that one. Did the Bobcats.
She wanted the touch, but the refs are they're top notch down here. They're going to be calling it right away if they did.
Oh, good. They got their odd jerseys on, and the evens are the roster we got. This one is hit around. That's going to be fun. This one's hit around and hit out of bounds as Western Dubuque will get it going right to left. This is Morgan Fitz. As Fitz, the junior, will serve it over. Popped around by Foots. Front set. This one's hit to the back row. Mott. Now Foots. Front set, left side. Wilgenbush. Taylor Wilgenbush gets into that one. It's hit out of bounds. Off the Hawks. And Western Dubuque gets the ball back.
That was a really nice hit by her. You know, we had a block up. Western Delaware had a nice block up, but they just went right through it.
Oh, numbers are right. I was just flying there for a second. This one is hit over and sneaks in the back row down for the Hawks as 4-3 is our lead. This one sent over by Linus. Popped up front. Front set Fitz. Wilgenbush. Blocked by Ketchum right side. Bumped up. Ketchum tosses it back row. Moss is there. Back set Foot. A little shiver down the line from Paige Deppy, the senior. And now bumping it over in three is Jay Foot. Here's whistles, and it goes to West Delaware. A lift violation called on the Bobcats as it's 5-3 now. Hawks with the lead. All the 5A quarterfinals are in the books as the Hawks playing this one. Marion and Lewis Central hooking up to our right. Check that. It's Harlan and Pella hooking up to our right. Marion, Lewis Central on court one. After this one, the winners meet. West Delaware, Western Dubuque, Marion, and Lewis Central on Thursday at noon would be the next game time here. 5-3. This one, 6-3. Hawks get another point. And now Linus bumps this one over Moss. Back set. Fitz. Here's a left-hander hitting it over his Deppy. Now the Hawks save it. Little tap from out of bounds is Wegman. Foots now. Wegman slapping it over, bumping it up is Lauren Freer. And this one is a block by Ketchum. Hit from the left side near out of bounds. That time, number 10, that is Wilgenbush.
Yeah, Ketchum and Hoffman are putting a nice block up on that left side.
One tip to the middle, popped up. Now in the net, Fitz tried to get there, could not. It goes to the Hawks side, and they lead 8-3. The 5-point lead here for the Hawks. Head coach Megan Reese Sherman, the Dyersville native, Beckman grad of 2005, Iowa grad of 2010. This is the second year as the head coach. She was a co-coach for Beckman 2010, coached freshman the last 3 years at Western Dubuque. 8-3 Hawks. Here's a little shiver by Ketchum. It goes off of Western Dubuque, out of bounds.
He's not calling it.
Yep, big call. Four official got it. That's 9-3. And Coach Rogers wants a timeout as Coach Rogers, the softball coach, helping out Coach Rachel Neal, I should say. She got married this past summer. Coach Rachel Neal, the assistant coach, she's going to be doing a lot of the footwork because Coach Sherman just had their first baby. Her and Sam had their first baby last week, and you got the details.
Yeah, they won Tuesday night. Megan said that they drove straight to the hospital. They started
How about
her.
that?
She had him Wednesday morning at by C-section. He's 8 pounds, 9 ounces. His little name is Jackson, and he is adorable. And he is here, folks. He is he's going to be a little gym rat just like everybody else.
Jackson Sherman, 8 pounds, 9 ounces, son of Sam, and head coach for the Bobcats, Megan Sherman. So best wishes to them and Jackson, and congratulations once again. She's going to be taking it easy here today. She's on the bench. She's coaching, but Coach Rogers is going to do the standing up and calling a timeout.
Right.
9-3. This one's pinballed around, and now we have a whistle and a net violation called on the Bobcats, and the Hawks will get it again here, going right to left, 10-3, 7-point lead. Good start for the Hawks early on here. Moss will bump this one up. Wilgenbush hit into the net, and on the Bobcats side, and the Hawks get another point. They lead 11-3 now. Of course, head coach Brett Mather, 20th year, 22nd overall after 2 years at Wellsburg Steamboat Rock. 699 wins, 168 losses, looking for a 700th win here in the first round of state 2015. 669 and 141, 20th year at West Delaware, 22nd overall, as I said. 11-4, 7-point lead for the Hawks now. We'll push over by Wilgenbush. Diving effort, push. We have whistles. What happened? A water violation called on the Hawks. 11-5 now. Did you see it?
Yeah, it was.
Grace Bird back.
It's going to be nice and agree this year.
You hesitantly agreed on that one. This one sent over. Front set. Now the hammer. There was a kill point there. Snuck it in the back row by Hoffman.
She's on fire tonight. This is looking pretty good for her. She's hitting swinging hard, but she's also seeing where those openings are too.
Bridget Hoffman, the 5'9" senior, one of the senior leaders on this team for the Hawks. 8 seniors, 7 juniors, 1 sophomore, 1 freshman, 17 on the roster. Bump over, now we got whistle.
Not very often do you see them call a lift when it's like that, do they, Julie, when they're on the serve?
The ref called it upper arm.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he
Well, it rolled all the way up her body.
But usually they call that a double hit, which is legal on a serve.
Yeah.
This one is sent over to Moss. Off the serve for the Hawks. Bumped around middle. Moss avoiding a player. She still gets it over. Zolbero. Fryer
Demmer, the big freshman.
Fryer was in her way. Now Dimmer smacks this one over and kisses it in the back row. And the Hawks have the point. It's 14-5.
You know, the one thing you're seeing right now, John, is the intensity on West Delaware State. They're running some very, very strong plays right now.
They are determined, trying to get the first state title ever in the history of the program. The 10th trip back here. Number 2 for Western Dubuque. The first time the two teams played. You two ladies were both on the sidelines coaching in 2006. The Hawks took down Western Dubuque in the quarterfinals that year, as that's the only time Western Dubuque has ever been to the state tournament. The 25th year of the state tournament here in Cedar Rapids, the 45th annual state tournament. The sport started back in 1970. As this one is hit down the line and out of bounds on the Hawks, as the Bobcats will get it. It's 14-7 in favor of the Hawks. It's Megan Sherman, 37-30 at Western Dubuque, 52-40. She had that 1 year as the co-head coach at Beckman. Front set. Here's a bump over by Moss. Pinballs around. Catch him now. Linus sends it over.
Excellent.
Back set by Pitts. The hammer down there by Geppy and bounds off the Hawks. It's 14-8 Hawks have the lead.
Yeah, Debbie's a strong hitter. They really need to find that line that she likes to hit to set that block up for her.
Both back rows are doing really well, taking all the balls up.
This one sent to the back row from Wilgenbush. Rolls down the line, Wegman. Now it's front set. Another front set. Moss. Blocked by Ketchum. Front set in the middle. Linus smacking over. Bumped up in the air by Wilgenbush. Here's a bump. Right to left. Moss is a little tap on the run. Getting it. Wegman. It's hit back over by Moss. Now sneaking in the back row. Diving effort by Pitts. pitch, can't get to it in time, as Wegman, I believe, got that kill.
Yeah. You know, that's another thing there's that deep corner hit that Wegman just loves to hit.
They've got a variety on this West Silver side, too, to go to. I mean, they can go to any one of those hitters.
Yes, indeed. The Hawks 15-8 the lead now. Here is a hit over by Moss. Front set. Here's Wegman for a hard kill. Wilgenbush there in the back row, pops it up. Front set pitch. Here's Moss, the hammer down and into the net off the hands of Linus from a knee. And it's 15-9. The Hawks at 46-2, the second winningest program of all time behind that 2006 squad, 49-1. Coincidentally, that 2006 team, 49-1, the most winning win of all time. They met Western Dubuque in the first round. Semifinals was Marion. That's the matchup that could happen here if the Hawks win and the Indians win here later on tonight. As here's a little dump down there by Moss. Coming in the middle, trying to get it, was Mariah Kleitz. We see for the first time Libero here for the Hawks. Bobcats get a point. It's 15-10. As serving this one over for the Bobcats. This one spin ball around backwards, goes out of bounds. Out of bounds, and the Hawks give up another point, 15-11.
Western Dubuque is starting to throw a little bit of off speed instead of hitting it hard all the time. They're testing.
Jessica Cartier with the serve over. Now front set pitch. Left side. Moss winds up and kills it down the line. It's going to be out of bounds. And it's Hawks point and ball, 16-11.
I don't think there's student section like that, but that's like 2 feet out of bounds there.
Well,
It did look like it from here. Wegman. Back row. Wilgenbush. Pitch. Front set in the middle. Wilgenbush will just push it over back row. Kleitz up front. Front set from the middle. Coming up behind is Wegman. She taps it over. Here's Moss. The block by Dimmer, but out of bounds. To her right and out of bounds. And the lead is 4 now. 16-12. As that's middle. Serving this one over, Lauren Freer, the senior. Libero. Back set. This one is blocked over by Moss. Now a little jump pushover. Here is Linus down the line. Wilgenbush pops it up. Moss sends it back corner out of bounds. And the Hawks get the point. Western Dubuque battle back here. After a good start for the Hawks here, they're up by 5. Here's Moss with a kill, going right to left. Lands down the back left corner. Megan Moss, the athletic senior, part of the Omni State basketball tournament as well. This one hit over. Then ball around, now up in the air. Little tap by Wilgenbush. Popped up, now in the middle. This is bumped up in the air by Hoffman. Now smacking it too far out the backside. Right in front of us is Ketchum. And it's a 3-point lead for West Delaware. Western Dubuque has really surged back here.
Yeah, they're chipping away. They're playing their game. They're playing their offense. They're just chipping away at the lead.
Moss to the back row. Linus Ketchum now hit over by Lauren Collier, the sophomore first time in. Here's a little side shiver over the net by Grace Bird. This one's up there by Freer. Now Wilgenbush down the line. Pops up by Ketchum right there. Twice. Now a hit, a block. Collier went for it, but a block right back at her. Wilgenbush gets credit for that one. Taylor Wilgenbush, the senior.
Yeah, and Mather is telling her that's when you need to have faith in your back row and let them dig that ball up for you.
Now this one is hit out of bounds.
Off the box.
So we got that point. So,
Off of Western Dubuque as Linus gets the credit, 18-15. Back right side, here's Puss. Hawks lead by 3. Class 4A quarterfinals just underway here. Short time ago. All the 5As are in the Bush. This one's hit over by Wilgenbush. Now Ketchum. Taps it over. A little backward shiver. What a play by Ketchum.
That was beautiful.
My goodness. That was a backward knuckle shiver.
While she was diving forward, shiver.
My goodness. What a play by Ketchum. And the Bobcats couldn't get there in time. It's 19-15. 4-point Hawk lead.
That's athletic. That is
Yeah.
just plain athletic.
Unbelievably athletic. Here is Wilgenbush. A
Wow.
hard hit
Oh,
that
nice
popped up.
save by Put.
Saved by Puts indeed. This was tapped over by Linus. Here's a little side shiver. Fake set by Pitts. Fake one by Hoffman with the hit by Ketchum. Now Ketchum with his left-handed shiver. Up in the air. Moss now bumped up. Pitts. Now hit over by the Bobcats. Hoffman blocked there by Wilgenbush. Front set. Bump over by Linus. Bumped up by Carty. Here's a running tapper by the Bobcats. Wilgenbush goes off the hands of the Hawks and out of bounds. 19-16.
That was a long rally. Everybody was moving, going different directions.
Yeah, it's always fun to watch
Yeah.
those, when they run a different play.
Back middle, sending it over. Here's Moss, front set. Here's Linus. And it'll be hit down right in front of us as Megan Moss could not get there in time, and she didn't want to, as it was out of bounds off the Hawks, 19-17. Back middle, sending it over, but not getting it over. Short-arming that one is Pitts, and it's 20-17. Hawks are 5 points away from taking game number one.
Yeah, she had a reason for that. She
Yeah.
saw Carly standing there. She wanted to hit a short serve, so Carly would have to play that ball first ball.
Linus Moss from the knee. Now a smack by Hoffman goes out of bounds off of Wilgenbush. 21-17. Hawks are 4 points away from taking game number one.
And Hoffman's going to stand up there, John. She's going to say, give me the ball. She wants that ball. She wants to take this team on her shoulders.
Yep.
As now serving it over, right corner. Linus in the middle, popped up by Preer. Here's the lefty, smacking it down. It's Paige Deppy, the senior, and got the kill point. It's 21-18 now. Hawks with a 3-point lead. Deppy, one of the 6 seniors on this team for Western Dubuque. 14 on the roster, 7 juniors and 1 sophomore to go along with those 6 seniors. Front set across the net, Wegman. Now popped up in the air by Birds. It's near out of bounds. Pushing it over is Deppy. Now a hard hammer there by Hoffman. Sneaks in there. No, Ketchum, thank you.
Yeah.
Stuck in the back row. And the Bobcats down to the final 3 points in set one, 22-18, a timeout. Coach Neal and company want a timeout, and they'll take it here down by 4. Hawks lead 22-18. We'll take a timeout back after this from KMC Sports.
AK Sports in Manchester offers team apparel, screen printing, hunting and fishing supplies, and more. Get your game on with AK Sports, your local sporting apparel store, and more in Manchester.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
Jude's Cafe in Manchester would like to congratulate the West Delaware volleyball team on a fantastic season. Jude's Cafe opens 7 days a week and serves breakfast and noon lunch. Best of luck to the West Delaware volleyball team from everyone at Jude's Cafe in Manchester. Go Hawks!
A common theme for this West Delaware team, lots of team bonding. That's why they're so close, so successful, along with a lot of other teams in Western Dubuque. Gets a point there. Paige Deppy's a little left-handed dump down that time from the right corner, and it's 22-19. Hawks lead by 3. They're 3 points away. Here in this set number 1, 2015 state volleyball tournament. Hit up towards Ketchum. Another hard smack down by Wegman. Goes off of Preer and out of bounds. The Hawks are 2 points away, 23-19.
And that's honestly the other senior that we really need in this match. We need to have Wegman in there playing hard and hitting balls like that. Fire.
As now from the knee, Wilgenbush pops it up in the air. Now it's slammed over. It's going to be out of bounds with a touch.
Thank goodness.
They're not. Are they calling a touch?
They're not calling
No
a
touch. Western Dubuque was adamant about it, but the Hawks get it. They're down to a set point here, 24-19. Serving back right side is the senior Carly Ketchum. This is to Wilgenbush in the middle. Back set. Here's hit over, and Deppy gets the kill. Diving effort, but couldn't get there for the Hawks. 24-20 now, the 4-point lead. The Hawks are 1 point away from taking the first set of this Class 4A quarterfinal. Back middle is Jessica Carty. This is not Carty. Got to get a number correction on this one. Number 3, not in the lineup. This one is hit over and pinballs around and goes down out of bounds. As number 3 will line drive it into the net. Short arms it that time. As there it is. The Hawks take the first one by the final score of 25. Boy, they took that off there quick.
18, wasn't it? 18 or 19?
In a race to get it off the scoreboard, apparently. 25-18, game 1 final, we think.
I looked down, I looked up, John.
We're going to game number 2 as the Hawks lead 1-0. This is West Delaware, Western Dubuque Volleyball, KMC Sports.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Call Bi-County Disposal Incorporated for all of your commercial and construction disposal needs. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaching staff from Bi-County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
State Farm Insurance in Dyersville is proud to sponsor the Western Dubuque Bobcats volleyball team and coaches and wish them continued success. For your farm and ranch insurance, call Rex Massey at State Farm Insurance in Dyersville. For over a century, Anderson has been helping families make their homes brighter, more comfortable, and more beautiful. They do it by making quality windows and doors, setting the bar high and raising it day after day, year after year, making Anderson the leader in doors and windows. Contact local vendor Delhi Lumber at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, has big town quality with small town service.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply Free Checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
For all of your fertilizer, seed, chemical, and agronomy needs, call Crop Production Services in Dyersville and Worthington. Good luck to all area teams from CPS, Team Dyersville, and CPS, Team Worthington.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Bonacam Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services would like to congratulate the West Delaware volleyball team on their winning season. Bonacam Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Manchester, proud to support the West Delaware Hawks volleyball team and wish them continued success.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
And a welcome back in. U.S. Health Center, courtside. John Swisher, Joan Salo, Julie Vasky. Here on this Tuesday afternoon, day 1 of 2015. State tournament, West Delaware winning game 1, 25-21 as we're underway in game number 2. Wasting no time here as that first one took 21 minutes. As there is a point for Western Dubuque. Pinball around, fell down the Hawk side, out of bounds, and Western Dubuque starts up 1-0. Good job of the Hawks. They stayed consistent in game 1, jumped out to a good start. They fought off a good Western Dubuque rally. As there's a little tamper by Wegman. Front set, hard slam down by Megan Moss. She brought the heat that time. Megan Moss, we talked about it, 365 kills coming in.
She's an amazing player.
Carty is second with 190. for the Hawks. Leading the way kill-wise with 330 is Kristen Wegman. Next, 203 Bridget Hoffman, and 186 Carly Ketchum. As this one is hit backwards off the Hawks out of bounds. Bobcats, good start here in this 3-0 now in this set number 2. The first one went to the Hawks, 25-21. Bobcats, 24-12, Region 7 winners. They're middle of the pack in the Wamak East Division this year. The Hawks won another Wamak East Conference title as they were Region 6 winners. So how they got here, wins over Cedar Rapids Xavier and Independence, as Western Dubuque beat Waller 3-2 in a close first-round match, and then beating Quentin in the regional final 3-0 in Macoka last Tuesday night. As there is the hit by the lefty and out of bounds. As some number mix-ups here, the state put a wrong roster in our program. So number 7 is Jessica Carty, the senior. Number 11 is Paige Duffy. Number 3 is Blair Bird. So we got that corrected now. Linus down the line. Pushed around. Now a little side shiver over by Ketchum. Front set, right to left. It bounces off of Hoffman at the net. Now here's a hard kill. Beautiful set. Boy, that was a very close set, as a quick set, too, as Ketchum right there, and Hoffman just smacked it over.
You know, and the way she turns and is able to snap her wrist so well, she gets some good power on it, too. She can get up.
Right back corner. This is Putz. Sending it over. Pops up to the net, and Linus going up for the block. I thought I heard a whistle.
He did.
First.
Back row attack.
Okay, back row attack called. Right back corner. Jade Putz will serve it right to left. As angles it over near the sideline, it's bumped around in the middle. Now pushed over. Back middle. Here's Wegman. Back set. Here's Hoffman. Little fingertip tap over. No, it's going to fall. As Moss went away from it. She was out of bounds getting ready for someone to bump it to her. No one went and got the ball. The Hawks get the point. It's 5-3.
And that's one of those things as a coach. You tell your front row players to trust your back row, and the back row thought Moss was going to get it.
Putz serves it over. Front set. Little side tap over by number 15, Reagan Rosales, the junior. Now bump to the right. Toss over by Carty. Front set from her knees. Ketchum. Linus, just a little tap over. Western Dubuque hits it, but out of bounds. And the Hawks, after down early in this one, 3-0, come back leading by 3, 6-3. Putz from the right back corner. Going right to left here. This Class 4A quarterfinal. The winner moves on to a noon match against Marion Lewis Central on Thursday. This one is pinballed off of Putz. Linus now catch him out of bounds for a lift violation called anyhow. It's 6-4. I just got a tweet from a former Hawk. Good old Emily Toll, one of the amazing athletes the last few years, and was on the state volleyball tournament team the last couple of years. It's the 4th time in a row Hawks have been here, and she says hello from Missouri.
Hello, Em.
As there is a ball that's hit out of bounds by Western Dubuque as Linus sending it right to left. So hello to you, Emily Toll. Hope you're enjoying our coverage here of West Delaware volleyball. And luckily she didn't have a late afternoon class or early evening class. Was she skipping it or listening to on her phone while the professor is talking? This one is smacked over. Kleitch. Here is Ketchum. Here's a hit over by Wegman in the middle of the floor. Not able to get there prior to libero. And it's goes underneath the net. It's 8-4. Hawks have the 4-point lead.
You know, and Kristen handled a set that was a little bit farther outside than what she thought it was. She did a good job of bringing that down where it needed to be.
This one lofted over. Now back over the net. Wegman. Here's Ketchum. Wegman from near out of bounds, able to get it in. Here's a hard hit by Hoffman. And good in the back row. Slams it down the back row and found empty court space as the Hawks lead of 5 now. 9-4. Hawks are up in this match 1-0. Served by Linus. Bumped left side. Moss just gets a trickle over the net. And did not hit that ball well, but it's a favor her as Linus. Kleitch, Ketchum could not get there because of the tricky hit.
You know, and sometimes because of the spin on the ball, that makes it come over to the wrong side.
It's 9-5 now. Prayer, the senior, will send it over. Line driver. Butch got there, but low angle. Hit it into the net left side. No chance at that one. That was a drop ball right off the table. 9-6 3-point lead. Second meeting at state ever. First one came in 2006. The Bobcats' first and only appearance before this year. This one hit up into the crowd as Elias got there and hit it up and out of bounds. It's 9-7. The Hawks 2-point lead. Serving it will be Preer again, the senior. 110 sets she's played in. She's got 15 aces on the year. Front set, Ketchum. Now Wegman. Moss on the run. Puts it up in the air. Now she gets the set to her. Spikes it over. Hawks defend it. Linus smacks it off the set by Ketchum. Here's a fake set. Pitts just tosses it over. This is Wegman. Back row. Now a little tap by Set and a lift violation called. Is trying to tip it over was Paige Deppy, the senior. And the Hawks get the point of the ball. It's 10-7, 3-point lead. In for the first time is Liz Kolak. As Kolak, the junior, one of 7 juniors on the 17-lady roster for Coach Mather, Coach Plitz, and Coach Clement. This is a running toss over by Moss. Front set, Ketchum, right to left, Wegman. Popping up is Plitz. Now Ketchum, Wegman, it's blocked back over. Wegman is there for the bump. Now the smackdown, got it in. Kiss the back row. Carly Ketchum with the kill shot there. You darn right you'll take it. 11-7, the 4-point lead. As she went up and found where nobody was in the backside.
You know, and the thing is, she's seeing where the defense is going, and she's setting some pretty darn good balls. So she needed to take that.
Front set, Ketchum. Wegman for the hit. Moss is there. She bumps it over. Now the fake set, little toss over. Sideways shiver by Ketchum. At the net battling. Wegman, what do they call? 2 hits on the Hawks.
Calling that pretty tight.
As Moss will be back to serve now. 11-8, 3-point lead. Kleitz is back in for the Hawks. She's in the back with Linus and Putz. Up front, it's Dimmer, Wegman, and Ketchum, and a missed serve into the net. Carly Ketchum will come back right in front of us here. Back right corner to serve it. Going right to left. 12-8, 4-point lead for the Hawks. They lead the match 1-0. Trying to get back to the semifinal match on Thursday. Of course, they're in the state title game. Lost to Harlan 3-1 a year ago. Back set, here's Collier, sends to the back row. It's hit up, near out of bounds. Moss can be able to get it in 3. She hits it to the back row. Behind the back bump set that time. As here is a toss up front, not get there in time as Pitts. As Wegman was right there, had the net covered. And Coach Sherman and the Bobcats want a timeout. 13-8, 5-point lead. We'll take it with them. There's the state volleyball coverage from KMCH Sports.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
Gavilan Grain is proud to support all area athletes, coaches, and fans and wish them continued success. Gavilan Grain is your marketing expert. Gavilan Grain at 1-800-747-4245, located in Dubuque.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Welcome back into the South Center. John, Joan, and Julie. The Triple J's back with you here as state volleyball coverage. Hawks leading 13-3. Lead the match 1-0. This one is hit into the antenna on the far side. And who'd they give it to? Should be Hawks. Oh, it is Western Dubuque. What'd they call them? They called it before.
Our block hit it out.
Oh, okay. It was the block that hit.
Yeah. Yep.
That the ball hit the antenna off of. Here we go to Wegman. Popped up in the air. Front set. Ketchum left side. Here's Collier. Taps it over. It's hit near out of bounds. Wilgenbush with the save. They're going to have to get it over. They do. Pitts pumps it over. Here's Linus. Now Ketchum. Now a hard shot by Dimmer. Snuck it in the back row. Got it. Claire Dimmer, the freshman.
She needed that just to pick up her confidence a little bit. Being a freshman down here, it's a little intimidating, but
She's getting it. She's all smiles like usual.
Yep. Here is Wegman. 14-9. Hawks lead. Front set, right to left. This one sent to Wegman. Awkward hit to catch him to Linus. Now left to right. Little tap. Here's Kleitsch. Now catch him. Now Wegman, one-hand fister over on the run. This is a back set. This is a push now here from Carty. Hawks now. Wegman smacks it over. Pops up in the air by Prue the libero. From near out of bounds. Rogovich comes in and sends it over and down. And Kleitsch could not get there in time. 14-10, the 4-point lead.
She's got an interesting push, that's for sure. I'll give her that.
Here is Wegman. Back set, catch him. Hard throw down by Lauren Collier, the sophomore. Gets a kill shot there. It's 15-10. 5-point lead for the Hawks. Hoffman comes back in. She joins Collier and Linus up front. Catch him in the middle. Wegman in the back, along with the server, the libero, Mariah Kleitsch, the senior. Angles this one over Moss.
And it's an ace.
And it's out of bounds. Ace for Mariah Kleitsch indeed. As checking the numbers on her. As that's 41 aces now on the season for Mariah Kleitsch at 111 sets. This one is a miss serve. Short on that one. Thank goodness the Union were able to get the stats in before the quick stats system crashed on Thursday night. That'll be gone for 2 weeks if you haven't heard about that. Quick stats crashing the server and the backup server. Both crashed last Thursday night. This one's tapped over, but the state was very active in getting all the lineups in, but one. Western Christian was the only one of all the state teams not having their stats in the program this year, so kudos to Jason Elsinger and the Union. This one's hit out of bounds for the Bobcats. Hawks get the point. 17-11. As now, Western Dubuque. Hard hit. Catch him there for the block.
Nice block.
4 hits. And now 4 hits called on the Bobcats.
She was right there. She was right there for it. You know, hey, John, we got to give a shout-out to our football players. They were in class today, and they were feeling kind of bad, but you know what? They have a good reason for missing the game because of the practice that they have to be at. So
yes, indeed. As there is Foots diving for one off the kill by Western Dubuque. It's 18-12. Coach Wink, Coach Coates, all the coaching staff getting them prepared for their semifinal matchup in the Dome. We'll have it for you. Jamie, Aaron, Bill, and I will have all the action on Thursday night live from the Uni Dome in Cedar Falls at 8 o'clock right here from KMC Sports. The expected kickoff time, 8:21. We'll see if that happens. As Foots trying to go for this one, is hit awkwardly behind her. And the Bobcats get another point of the ball, 18-13. Number 2 was Delaware, number 1 Pella, Thursday night. Class 3A semifinals from the Uni Dome. This one's angled towards Wegman. Front set, catch him. Here's the throw down by Linus in the middle of the floor. Wogenbush and Kerr cannot get there in time. Diving efforts by Bolt. And the Hawks get the point, the ball back, 19-13.
You know, and I don't know if you guys have noticed, but every time that we use different players and keep mixing that ball around, we get a bigger cushion.
Yep.
This one's bumped to the left side. Foss puts on the Moss on the run, I should say. She's able to get some dinner rolls and gravy here. Almost supper time. Got that one in the bread basket. And the point for the Bobcats, 19-14.
And, you know, Kleitsch read it. She almost got that. Yeah. She was on the floor for it.
She almost had the pancake.
She almost had the pancake. A little syrup on that thing.
It's not breakfast time, thank you. As this one is up in the air by the Bobcats. Now sending it over Moss. From her knees, a sliding set by Ketchum to Wegman. She smacks it over. Western going to return. Moss just hits it too hard. Hits Coach Mather right in the shins on the far side, on the near side of us here. 20-14. Hawks are 5 points away. They lead the match 1-0.
You know, they're starting to set the block up on Moss a little bit different because she likes to hit that angle a little bit more and make her go down the line. We'll see if she adjusts.
They're starting to look a little more comfortable out there.
Yeah. You're right.
And now a timeout on the floor. 20-14. We'll take it as well. Hawks lead the match and the game by 6 here in Game 2. Back after this from KMC Sports.
Long-Term Medical Supply, downtown Manchester, is a proud supporter of all local athletes. Shop their sports and orthopedic department for all of your athletes' medical equipment needs. Long-Term Medical Supply, your local medical equipment choice.
Whatever your favorite sport, we know you will join Parrot Insurance and Grinnell Mutual in supporting all of our local athletes. Parrot Insurance is proud to be part of this community and looks forward to catching all of the sports action this year. If you want a strong insurance team working for you, call Parrot Insurance today for a quote from Grinnell Mutual and experience our policy of working together.
Back in courtside U.S. Cellular Center, the J trifecta, John, Joan, and Julie back with you. And there is a missed hit into the crowd there by West Delaware. And the Bobcats get a point 20-15. As this one is served over, popped up by Kleitsch. As now, Western Dubuque. Wegman pushes it back over. Front set, right to left. Little tap by Wilgenbush. Line is right there. Front set, right to left. That's pinballed around, but Wegman, it was, what was it? 4-hit violation called on the Hawks. It's 20-16. Hawks are 5 points away. This one's lofted over the line. It's front set. Catch him. Now Wegman blocked back over by Putz and out of bounds. Hawks with the point, 21-16, 4 points away.
Very, very smart move by Wegman when she hit that ball because she almost dug it up. Off a block sometimes you do, but she knew where she was on the floor, so that was out.
Yeah, it's just total reaction. You think you got to get that back up, and then you remember where you're at. Let it go out.
Ketchum serves it over. Near ace there. It's hit backwards. Western Dubuque can't get it over. Under the net, 22-16. Hawks are 3 points away.
We're going to give her an ace on that. I'm going to.
As this is Carly Ketchum from the right corner again. Sends it over to the back middle. Popped around, left side, Wilgenbush. Right to left. Kleitsch, back set, Ketchum. Here's Collier going forward to Wilgenbush with the block. Right back over on the Hawks side, and it's 22-17. Hawks lead by 5. They lead the match 1-0. Here from the 2015 State Volleyball Tournament. Day number 1, 5A, got started earlier today. There was one major upset. Des Moines Dowling was defeated by Dubuque Hempstead 3-1. Ankeny Centennial 1-3-2, Bednos 3-0, Cedar Falls 3-1 over Cedar Rapids Kennedy. As another point for the Bobcats there. That one goes out of bounds off the Hawks, 22-18.
Sometimes when that ball comes off the net at a weird angle, it's hard to play that.
Yeah, kind of paralyzes you. Oh.
And this one, missed hit by the Bobcats. Will go in the net out of bounds. Claire Dimmer gets the point there, 23-18. Hawks are 2 points away. Just after the 5 o'clock hour. Hello to everybody listening in radio land or in streaming land on KMCH.com. John, Joan, and Julie, and in-studio producer Rob Edwards, glad to have you along on this Tuesday evening. West Delaware now with the missed serve there by Wegman. Hit it too hard out of bounds on the far sideline. It's 23-19, 4-point lead. Back middle, sending it over. Now Ketchum to Collier, bounces off the net and lands. Valiant effort by Moss, diving in a roll for it, but couldn't get a clean hit on it. And the Hawks are down to game point here, 24-19.
You know, Collier swung at that pretty hard, but it just hits the top of the net just right.
It's just Kleitsch serving it over. 5-point Hawk lead. Wilgenbush tapped to the net by Hoffman. Up to the net and couldn't get there in time. Collier lands underneath the net. Bobcat point of the ball. 24-19.
Carly Ketchum's supposed to have that second hit every time, and those players know that. But she was going after the first one, and so it was just kind of a...
Once sent over by Wilgenbush. Front set. Ketchum hard line driver there by Linus. Hit back to Linus. Now she hits it out of bounds. Wilgenbush hit it right back to Linus. She tried to wallop it again. Did. They hit it too far left side out of bounds in front of the Bobcat sideline on the far side. 24-21. 3-point Hawk lead. They're 1 point away from taking a 2-0 lead. Here's the slam down. Is it in? No. It's out. And a diving effort, but thankfully for Western Dubuque, no touch on the ball. And the Hawks lead by 2. Coach Mather wants a timeout. 24-22. We'll take it with them. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Your family. It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
For your residential and commercial plumbing, heating, and electrical needs, call Meyer Mechanical in Dyersville. Meyer Mechanical is proud to support the Beckman Blazers and Western Dubuque Bobcats athletes, coaching staff, and fans.
Down to another game point. The Bobcats survive. This one's hit out of bounds by Collier. Hawks clinging on to a lead, 24-23. Late stages of game number 2. Hawks lead the match 1-0. Front set, Ketchum, Linus hits the back row. Wilgenbush plays it. Pitts now. Moss for the kill. Block. Wegman bumps it up to the net. It falls. Ketchum couldn't get there in time. Might have been a little block. Was there a block there for the Bobcats?
No, it hit the net. No, it hit the net.
Hit the net. No block, but another timeout, Coach Mather. We're all knotted up at 24. We will keep it right here as what a comeback by Western Dubuque, down 1-0 in this match. The Hawks trying to separate themselves in game 2. Bobcats have really clawed their way back into this one. Yes, the Hawks now need to respond.
Yeah, they have to have a little bit more. When they do get a serve back, they need to make sure that it's an aggressive serve, number one. And she needs to keep spreading it out. Right now, she's thinking she needs to go to just one girl at a time here.
Yeah, now they're called the timeout, so he can set up the play. He's going to tell them they're probably going to get it to Bridget Hoffman. They're going to put it down, get back in this.
Well, and they're going to know that, too, so she's going to have to make sure she plays it right.
As we talked about the Bobcats, winners 9 of the last 10 games. The Hawks have not lost since October 10th against Aiken Centennial, first-round winner in Class 5A. This one is sent over the back row by Linus. This one smoked over by Moss. Now a little tap over by Collier. Bumped up. They're calling for, both sides are calling for some sorts of violations. They're letting them play. A nice volley here.
Oh, she hit the net. Thank you.
Yes, it was. Hit the net there by Pitts. Both officials call it. And it's 25-24. Hawks with a 1-point lead. Coach Neal was up asking for explanation on that one. Rachel Neal, the Dubuque Wahlert standout. Rachel Rogers Neal. Foots will send this one over to the back middle. Game point again here. This one's hit over to Quaich. Popped up in the air. Front set. Ketchum. Linus back row. There is Preer. There's a bump set. Moss going for the kill. It's out, and the Hawks win game 2. They go up 2-0.
26-24.
It is 26-24. Hawks with the 2-point win here in game 2 and go up 2-0. As this one took 24 minutes after the 24 first set, and the Hawks victorious, and we go to game 3 up 2-0. We will take a break and come back from the U.S. Health Center. More state volleyball tournament coverage on the way right here from KMCH Sports.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Sheer Magic has 3 full-time stylists and a nail tech, plus airbrush makeup, making them your full-service salon in Manchester. Sheer Magic is accepting new clients, and walk-ins are welcome. Come into Sheer Magic today at 813 East Main in Manchester, or call 563-927-4120 to make your appointment today. Go Hawks!
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team, the Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Riker Shoes is a specialty shoe store. They carry women's shoes to size 13 and men's shoes to size 18. Riker Shoes are open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 9 a.m. until 6 p.m., Wednesday, 8:30 to 5:30, and Saturdays, 9 to 4:30. Riker Shoes is your sports shoes headquarters in Dyersville.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager of Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at ForBrowns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Rye Funeral Home wishes the Western Dubuque volleyball team continued success. Rye Funeral Home with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Epworth, and Cascade. Go Bobcats!
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Are you looking for great food in a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Anna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
For your residential, commercial, and farm lawn care, call Spring Green Lawn Care in Dyersville. They're licensed and insured. Call Dwayne for free estimates. Good luck from your full-service lawn care company, Spring Green Lawn Care in Dyersville.
Back into U.S. Health Center, Addison Brooks, one of the outstanding seniors, the leaders on this team. Unfortunately, she's been sidelined since midseason with that shoulder injury, re-injured that after having surgery in the offseason. Just a shame to not have a great kid, a player like that. And the Hawks are they're trying to win this state title, not just for Coach Mather, for her too. As she's been a part of this, but unfortunately hasn't been able to play. And as good as these Hawks are, she would help as well. But just the way things will work out and the adversity that this team has battled, and they still number 1 in Class 4A as we're underway here at 5:13 in the third game. Hawks lead the match 2-0. Number 1 West Delaware, number 14 Western Dubuque, and nice little sideways windmill there from Bridget Hoffman, and the Hawks start up 1-0.
No matter where that ball is, Bridge will put that down. She's got such a beautiful snap.
As this one's popped around, little tap over by Linus. Moss hits it awkwardly going left to right. Goes off her left hand and lands into the net. It's 2-0 Hawks. And now, serving it into the net is Fleisch. 2-1, the lead for the Hawks now. This one back middle, sent over by Blair Birds, the junior. Came in with 16 aces on the year. We got a whistle here and 4 hit.
Yep.
Call on the Hawks. We're tied at 2. Back middle, Birds. Slicing it over, front set, hammer, but a block back over by Moss. Moss brought the height and the heavy block that time. 3-2 Bobcats.
I think they changed their lineup a little bit so that Moss would be against her.
Yeah. Smart thing to do, huh? Hoffman, now a block by Moss again, but it lands on the Bobcat side to her right. It'll be Hawks pointing the ball. It's tied up at 3. Hello, all those former players of West Delaware volleyball, everybody listening in back near the Manchester area as well tonight here. And it's Tuesday evening, West Delaware, Western Dubuque State Volleyball. Hello to all the former Bobcats, all the Bobcat faithful listening as well. As we're thankful to have some Bobcat sponsors as well here tonight. 4-3, the lead there as that one falls down. An effort there by Birds, couldn't get there in time. It's a 1-point lead.
It was a nice shiver by Kitchen.
Thank you. As this one, a side shiver by Pitts, got it in the back row. Boy, she sent that one almost to Hiawatha, but it came in before the back line, and we're tied at 4. As back the serve is the senior Lauren Preer. Preer has 15 aces coming in on the season. Back middle, Preer lofts it over back row, puts. Now Ketchum back set to the middle. Wegman just got a piece of that one. It trickles over the net. The Bobcats will play it. Moss for the kill, got it. Kleitsch and Wegman. Kleitsch going for it. Couldn't get there, and then Wegman let up because she thought Kleitsch was getting it, and neither one of them could get a paw on it. It's 5-4 Bobcats. Freer again to the back middle. She hits this one too hard out of bounds on the far side. And we're tied up at 5. Hawks lead the match 2-0, 25-21, 21 minutes. in game one. Game two took 24 minutes. Hawks won 26-24 in extra point fashion. As this one is short on into the net, off the serve by the Hawks. Megan Moss will be back to serve, right corner right in front of him. The flat-footed serve over by the athletic senior. There's a hard hit by Hoffman. It pinballs around. Now front set, little side way swipe over the net there by Paige Deppy, the senior. She gets a kill point. And Moss back to serve. And it's a 7-5 lead here for Western Dubuque. We approach the midway stages of game number 3. Front set. There's a hit by Wegman. Popped up in the air backwards. Now a bump over by Kleitz. Nope. Bump to set to Kleitz. Ketchum. She sends it over. Here's a hard hit over by Western Dubuque. Now front set. Ketchum. Wegman gets it in. Right corner. Freer was there. Could not get there in time to get a handle on the ball. It's 7-6.
Pulled them all over to the right side, and then she took it all the way over to the left, dropped it right in the back corner.
A 1-point lead. Back right corner into the net.
That's like three missed serves in a row.
7-8-6 now. The Western Dubuque 2-point lead. As Pitts back to serve, back middle. He'll send it over. Linus, front set, the hard wallop by Dimmer. It's popped up in the air. Now bumped over by Western Dubuque. Front set, left corner, hammering it down. Got it in, Wegman. Right corner. Hawks are back to within a point, 8-7. As we mentioned earlier, third J of our crew here, Julie Vasky. Congratulations to you for that, receiving that sportsmanship with all your time and effort over the years and coaching and just being a great fan for West Delaware Athletics. You were selected by the West Delaware volleyball program to get that award. And there's a point there by Ketch. It comes down on Western Dubuque's side. So congratulations to you, partner.
Thank you.
You know, and one more thing that we need to say to her is helping with that club program. She's been instrumental in making the West Delaware Hawks be the best that they could be running that club.
Yes, indeed. 8-8. And now drops down on Western Dubuque's side. 9-8. Hawks have the 1-point lead.
It's just a lot of fun working with those younger kids and watching them grow up. And, you know, most of these girls I've coached when they were little, so it's just fun to see them when they get all up here into the state tournament.
This is the product of it, of all that hard work in the offseason. There's a little hit over by Cartier. That time gets the point. We're back even at 9.
My opinion on that, it's the second time she's done that. Her hand is on that ball for too long. That's on that ball for at least over a second.
Yeah.
And they're not calling that as a throw.
Deppy now will send it over. Popped up to Kleitz. Back set. Here is Wegman. This is a block. Wilgenbush was there for the block. Rosales there too, but Wilgenbush gets credit for the block. And the Bobcats go up by a point now, 10-9. 1-point lead here for Western Dubuque. As Deppy, the senior, gets it over off the serve. Ketchum. Bump set. Collier. It comes down on Western Dubuque's side. A valiant diving effort by Pitts underneath the net, but we're tied up at 10.
Collier played that pretty smart. She came up and she saw 3 blockers against her, so she just rolled it right off the block. That's good using of the block.
The sophomore, only sophomore on the team, 1 freshman, 7 juniors, 8 seniors, 17 lady roster for Coach Mather and company. This one is hit over by Linus. Popped up in the middle. Now front set right to left. Here's Wilgenbush. Smacks it over. Flights from an 8. Ketchum now smacked back over there by Collier. Bumped up. Middle of the court. Little throw down there by Jessica Cartier, the senior. And the Hawks trail by 1, 11-10.
Yeah, she really is hanging on to that quite a while. I'm surprised the refs haven't said anything about any of those.
As close as she's calling it, I'm surprised.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking too.
And this one sent over by Wilgenbush. Bumped up by Kleitz. Now back set. Ketchum. Here's Collier. Tipped at the net. Blocked by Moss. There's a front set. Cartier slams it over. Kleitz going, Ketchum going right to left. Diving effort. Cannot get a good handle on that one. A 2-point lead here for the Bobcats. 12-10 now here in the midway stages of game number 3. Hawks lead the match 2-0. Sent over to Kleitz off the serve by Wilgenbush. This one sent back row and able to get it in. That's, who was that?
Collier.
Lauren Collier, the sophomore. Got the kill shot that time.
Very nice.
Down to a 1-point lead. Down to a 1-point deficit, I should say. 12-11. One sent to Wilgenbush in the right middle. Here's Carty throwing it down the line. Kleitz is there. Bumped up in the air. Now sent over by Linus. Up to the net. Front set on the run. Push over by Moss. Here's Ketchum. The Kleitz there. Now Ketchum sends it back row. She sneaks that one in the back corner right in front of us. Beautiful shot again by the sneaky senior Carly Ketchum. We're tied at 12.
And that's what makes her dangerous, because a lot of setters, they just set. But she calls for the ball. She wants to hit that thing.
And the placement that she has.
Yeah.
Is beautiful. This one right to left now sent over, and Ketchum cannot get it. It is hit too far up front into the net. It's 13-12 here in favor of the Bobcats. This back and forth game number 3. Hawks have the lead on the match 2-0. We started 22 minutes after the original slated start time of 4 o'clock as we're in game number 3. This one spots up in the air backwards. Wogenbush with the effort.
Hustle.
She bumps it, able to get it over. What an effort. Megan Moss flailing her right hand up in the air. It skimmed over the net. The Hawks weren't ready for that. It dropped right down, and it's 14-12 Bobcats.
Excellent effort.
See if the Hawks...
Oh, and then they missed the serve.
As that's a momentum killer there.
Yep,
Just going to say, see if the Hawks can get the momentum back here. But unfortunately for the Bobcats, a missed serve into the net. Leah Birds, the junior, wishes she could have that one back. It's 14-13. Hawks trail by 1. Right side is Putz. That one had some movement on it. It went left to right. Here is a smack to hit the antenna, but off the block. And the Bobcats get the point and the ball. They're up by 2, 15-13.
I was just going to say that maybe that when Moss went down, she got a hip pointer or something, but it didn't look like it.
No.
That was an excellent D hit. She's a fighter.
As now, here's Wegman from the middle. Nice hit in the back row. Diving effort by Wogenbush. Couldn't get there in time. It's 15-14, 1 point. Bobcat lead.
Wegman seen that back corner open. She was going right to it. Yeah, she knew exactly where she wanted it to go.
Great ball placement again by the Hawks offense. Then over off the serve by Linus. Will tip over by Pitts. Right to left, Ketchum. Here's Wegman. Sending it to the back row. Popped up in the air by Freer. Here's Pitts. Now Moss.
Oh.
Moss hit the antenna. Was it off the block?
Off her hit.
Yeah, off of Moss. That's what I thought.
Yep.
As Moss hit the antenna before she could get it over on the far left side. It's 15 all. Front set. Here's Moss in left corner. Pushes it, and Putz can get there in time. Just outside the breadbasket on the right left corner. And it's 16-15 Bobcats.
And that's one thing that the back row people need to read for her hand, because she really does give that away.
Yeah, she did.
Up in the air, Linus short, Wegman came up short on that one, a 4 hit.
Yeah.
2 hit?
How can that be a 4 hit when they blocked it back over to us?
Was it 2 or 4?
Well, we didn't block it. She just didn't get it over the net.
She called it 4. Huh?
Yeah.
There is Moss short-arming that one into the net. And it's 17-16, the 1 point lead for the Bobcats again here. As Claire Dimmer checks back in. She's up front with Wegman and Ketchum. Linus and Putz in the middle. And sending it over is Kolak. Here's a little dump over by the Bobcats. Front set, here out of bounds. Wegman just pushes it over. It's hit around on Western Dubuque side. It falls on their side of the court. And we're tied at 17.
You know, Tristan didn't have a choice but to do that. So I'm surprised that Western Dubuque's defense didn't all move left, because she had a really good angle on that.
As now, this one is sent out of bounds off the Hawks. Bobcats get the point back. They lead by 1 now, 18-17. Class 4A quarterfinal, West Delaware and Western Dubuque, second ever meeting at the state tournament. First time since 2006 when West Delaware won the first round. Ketchum, now Wegman slices that one on the sideline right in front of Coach Sherman. She made that catch off her bounce. We're tied at 18. Beautiful hit again. That time by Wegman.
That's one of those perfect plays when they have a beautiful serve receive and the set is exactly where she wants it.
This one is Freer to Carty to Moss. Sends it over. Front set, Ketchum. Here's Wegman sending it to the near side. It was touch. Yep. I thought there was a touch up front.
I called that.
Good job.
And Coach Neal not questioning it. She knows it was a touch. She wants a timeout. Bobcats take a timeout. Hawks have come all the way back. They've flown themselves back, and they are ahead by one now, 19-18. We're back after this in KMCH Sports.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
Jude's Cafe in Manchester would like to congratulate the West Delaware volleyball team on a fantastic season. Jude's Cafe opens 7 days a week and serves breakfast and noon lunch. Best of luck to the West Delaware volleyball team from everyone at Jude's Cafe in Manchester. Go Hawks!
Along with his studio producer Rob Edwards back in Manchester, the trio of Jays here from the court side of USL Center. John, Joan, and Julie. Back set. Here is Carty off the set by Pitts. 19-18 Hawks. And there is Claire Dimmer. That's a little dump down the right side and got it to go for a 20th point. 5 points away the Hawks from winning this match. They lead the match 2-0, leading here 20-18.
You know, Julie, looking at your stats, too, we're looking like it's pretty well spread out for the kills, isn't it?
Yeah, on the West Delaware side, yes.
Bumped over by Pitts, up to the net. Catch him. Here's Wegman. Blocked and then touched by Prier out of bounds. Hawks are 4 points away, 21-18.
We just have so many options on our side. Everybody that comes to that front row, it gets a hand on it.
Bobcats are still fighting here. They're trying to, and Coach Neal wants another timeout.
She's going to have with the referee. I did not call timeout.
She was talking to her team, maybe?
No
timeout. We're keeping it right here.
I was saying something to my team.
She was talking to her team. It has 21-18. Here is the score. 3-point lead for the Hawks. 4 points away from getting a quarterfinal victory and getting on to the semifinals at noon on Thursday against the winner of Marion Lewis Central later on tonight here at the Cell Center. Some bump back over to the Hawks. Now a slap over by Collier. Got it down the line. Lauren Collier. That was placement right on the line. Now Coach Neal will take the timeout. And it's 22-18. We'll take another quick break. We're back after this in KMCH Sports.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Dyersville offers high-quality eye and whole-body nutritional supplements that will help maintain a lifetime of healthy vision. Visit the Woodland Eye Clinic at their website at woodlandeyeclinic.com or find them on Facebook.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Back in downtown Cedar Rapids. Hawks are 2 points away. This one pinballs around off of Western Dubuque. Lands on their side, 23-18. Ketchum guides this one over. Now a back set. Here's Carty. A left-handed smack over. It trickles off of Dimmer. Heads to the court. As a middle defender not able to get there in time for the Hawks. It's 23-19 now. 4-point lead. Hawks are 2 points away. They lead the match 2-0.
Now this is right now, John, where the West Delaware needs this side out just to send that message. We gotcha.
Match is an hour and 10 minutes old here tonight after a 22-minute late start. 4:22 to be exact. Back set. Pitts and short on the net by Carty. And here we go. Game and set point here coming. Match and set point here. 24-19. Hawks with the 5-point lead. This one's hit to the middle. Rogenbush. Front set. Rogenbush sends it back row. Wegman. Back set. Collier. Pinballs around. Little hit back over by Western Dubuque. Front set. Hit back row. That is it. Kisses the back row. Kisses the back row with a Dimmer.
Yep.
Where's Dimmer? The freshman ends it for the Hawks as it just got a piece of the back line. And that's how the season ends for Western Dubuque. The Hawks with the win.
25-19.
6-point victory here for the Hawks. And what an effort by West Delaware closing this one out. And they move on to the semifinals against either Marion or Lewis Central. That'll take place on Thursday at noon right here at the U.S. Cell Center. The Hawks dream, the goal of winning the first ever state title lives on. They get to the semifinals on Thursday. We'll come back, start to break this one down. This is Class 4A State Tournament Volleyball from KMCH Sports.
Wapsie Valley Creamery is a family-owned business dedicated to serving family-owned dairy farms since 1906. Wapsie Valley Creamery is proud to sponsor all area athletes. Wapsie Valley Creamery Incorporated, partners in excellence.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Call Bi-County Disposal Incorporated for all of your commercial and construction disposal needs. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaching staff from Bi-County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
For all of your fertilizer, seed, chemical, and agronomy needs, call Crop Production Services in Dyersville and Worthington. Good luck to all area teams from CPS, Team Dyersville, and CPS, Team Worthington.
GMB Bank in Manchester is proud to support all area athletes and their communities. The GMB team is your connection to convenient banking and everyday time savers, like your debit card, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. Connect with a financial partner who truly understands your needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
Gavilan Grain is proud to support all area athletes, coaches, and fans and wish them continued success. Gavilan Grain is your marketing expert. Gavilan Grain at 1-800-747-4245, located in Dubuque.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
For your residential and commercial plumbing, heating, and electrical needs, call Meyer Mechanical in Dyersville. Meyer Mechanical is proud to support the Beckman Blazers and Western Dubuque Bobcats athletes, coaching staff, and fans.
At DuPaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from DuPaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to DuPaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. Bonenkamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services would like to congratulate the West Delaware volleyball team on their winning season. Bonenkamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Manchester, proud to support the West Delaware Hawks volleyball team and wish them continued success.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Riker Shoes is a specialty shoe store. They carry women's shoes to size 13 and men's shoes to size 18. Riker Shoes are open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 9 a.m. until 6 p.m., Wednesday, 8:30 to 5:30, and Saturdays, 9 to 4:30. Riker Shoes is your sports shoes headquarters in Dyersville.
Hi, this is Shannon, owner of Sheer Hecke Salon and Spa in Manchester, located at 214 West Marion Street. Book your appointment now to get that full spa experience. Call 563-608-4999. Best of luck to all you athletes.
For all your landscaping projects, call Jason at Phillips Landscaping in Dyersville. He specializes in retaining walls, patios, fire pits, ponds, waterfalls, flower and rock gardens, and more. Call Phillips Landscaping at 563-599-6069 for your estimate. Best of luck to all area athletes.
Who's Marion, please?
And being a part of Hawk Volleyball victorious, West Delaware Volleyball today, 47-2 now. The Hawks improved their match record, their total set record after 3 set wins over the Western Dubuque Bobcats here this afternoon, early evening. 106 set wins, 8 losses on the season. They end the Western Dubuque Bobcats season at 24-13. A fine run it was for Coach Sherman and company. They're Region 7 winners, upper tier of the WAMAC East Division. But the Hawks too powerful today, and they got the win as a milestone victory for head coach Brett Mather. 700 career wins now, 700 and 168 in 22 overall seasons. His first 2 years at Wellsburg Steamboat Rock. Before they were consolidated with AGWSR. That was before he came to West Delaware. 20th year at West Delaware. His record now sits at 670 and 141, but 700 victories in his 22nd season, and what a time to do it. First round here in his 2015 when his team favored by a lot to go on to win this state tournament, but he could care less about those wins right now. The 700 wins, he cares about his team playing well and getting to Friday and getting the biggest one of them all.
Right, and that's what he's going to say, because, when he gets over here and you start talking to him, he's going to say, the biggest win I'm going to care about is 702, so that we get to that championship game. And it's not going to be about him. It like you said, it's going to be about the girls. It's going to be about getting them that state championship. And for West Delaware, the loyalty at our school and in our community is absolutely amazing. To see this crowd that was down here today, it was really cool.
Yeah, a lot of orange and black surrounding us here. Going all the way to the middle section behind the scores table, coming up all the way behind us, up above us, the dads. We had the pleasure of seeing sneaking over and looking at us in the student section right next to them to our left, and just a great crowd here. But Western Dubuque, they brought a great following too. Their student section was all decked out in the red, white, and blue. So a great support by Western Dubuque, the largest school busing district with 19 small communities that feed in there to Western Dubuque. They have nothing to be ashamed of. This program had a great season this year. Western Dubuque Bobcats ended at 24-13.
That's why I think they could take anybody out of the West Delaware School District to get the sportsmanship award. I mean, like I said, they've got so many people following them, and the volleyball games are always full when they play. The students are great to see when they get all dressed up and show their support for the girls. And I just wish more students could have been down here. I wish that, the school could have been, let out early or something so they could have all come down and enjoyed it.
But that just shows you how how valuable you two are to the volleyball program, as Joan received the honor last year, Julie with the sportsmanship award today, with your years of service, and still around the program, helping out at practices with the club balls we talked about, and then here bringing it home to the listeners, because without your knowledge of volleyball, it'd be a lot more confusing than it already is when I'm talking about it. But thank you for your great support, and we'll do it again on Thursday at noon as the Hawks advance on with the win 3-0 as they take down Western Dubuque. 47-2 now. They give Coach Mather his 700th career victory as Harlan won the other match on court 2. Harlan moved to 36-5 with a 3-0 win over Pella. The later games tonight, Waverly Shellrock at 42-9 meets Sioux City Bishop Helen at 30-13. That's a 6 o'clock match on court number 2. On court 1 right here in front of us, soon it'll be Marion and Lewis Central. Marion and Lewis Central, the two teams, Marion 31-8, Lewis Central at 32-5. The Hawks will get the winner of that one, which most likely will be Marion, but Lewis Central at 32-5 will try to upset Marion here coming up on court number 1. Earlier today, Class 5A, as I talked about, Duke Hempstead 3-1 over Dowling Catholic. That was a major upset. Dowling Catholic into their season number 1 team at 42-6. Ankeny Centennial over Johnston 3-2 in a barn burner. It was Bettendorf 3, Iowa City West nothing. Cedar Falls got past Cedar Rapids Kennedy 3-1. The 45th volleyball state tournament, the 25th ever here in Cedar Rapids, as we'll do it again from the South Center on Thursday afternoon at noon. That's going to wrap it up for now. We'll get Coach Mather on the sportscast. We'll get to him later on. He is tied up right now, so we'll not be able, will we be able to? There he comes. He is going to come over, so we'll take a break, come back, and we'll have Coach Mather joining us here on Press Row. We're back after this from KFC Sports
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Rye Funeral Home wishes the Western Dubuque volleyball team continued success. Rye Funeral Home with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Epworth, and Cascade. Go Bobcats! State Farm Insurance in Dyersville is proud to sponsor the Western Dubuque Bobcats volleyball team and coaches and wish them continued success. For your farm and ranch insurance, call Rex Massey at State Farm Insurance in Dyersville.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
For your residential, commercial, and farm lawn care, call Spring Green Lawn Care in Dyersville. They're licensed and insured. Call Dwayne for free estimates. Good luck from your full-service lawn care company, Spring Green Lawn Care in Dyersville. Sheer Magic has 3 full-time stylists and a nail tech, plus airbrush makeup, making them your full-service salon in Manchester. Sheer Magic is accepting new clients, and walk-ins are welcome. Come into Sheer Magic today at 813 East Main in Manchester, or call 563-927-4120 to make your appointment today. Go Hawks!
Our local sports teams build strong programs by mastering the fundamentals of the game. Our F&M Bank team has also built a strong foundation on mastering the fundamentals in banking, where a handshake goes a long way. You are provided clear-cut solutions to your financial questions, where you are greeted by name. This is the F&M Personal Touch. F&M Bank, the right choice, member FDIC.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Dyersville offers high-quality eye and whole-body nutritional supplements that will help maintain a lifetime of healthy vision. Visit the Woodland Eye Clinic at their website at woodlandeyeclinic.com or find them on Facebook. Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
Wapsie Valley Creamery is a family-owned business dedicated to serving family-owned dairy farms since 1906. Wapsie Valley Creamery is proud to sponsor all area athletes. Wapsie Valley Creamery Incorporated, partners in excellence. You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
And a welcome back in to the U.S. Health Center downtown Cedar Rapids. Don Swisher, Jones Sadlow back with you now with the victorious head coach of the West Delaware Hawks, Brett Mather, after his team wins this Class 4A quarterfinal here this afternoon over the Western Dubuque Bobcats 3-0 in a total match time of 1 hour and 4 minutes to be exact, as 76-64 the total score. As it came out right away, Coach Mather, with that poised look on your girl's face, and really set the tone early and often. Bobcats challenge here and there throughout the match, but really a great start, really set the tone early. You had to be pleased with the level of play and the intensity from your ladies.
Oh, absolutely. I thought our girls did a great job of coming out focused, coming out relaxed, just playing the game. Right away I thought our serve receive was in where we need to be right away. I thought they did a great job all night long. Honestly, I thought that was what won the match for us, was our serve receive. A lot of our other parts of our game, I thought we didn't play near as crisp, but, part of that you give credit to the Bobcats. Yeah. I thought defensively they played extremely well, particularly on our power hitters. I thought defensively we were struggling to put the ball down at power, and you got to give them a lot of credit for that. So, both teams I thought came out here and played a very solid match, and we're lucky that we're not lucky, but we're happy that we're the squad that gets to move on and play a semifinal match on Thursday.
You came back and got that 4-point win, 25-21. You held on, I should say. Then you came back in that second game, 26-24, and boy, the momentum shift there. You had everything riding on your side of the court. Just took the win right out of the Bobcats as they played a pretty darn good game number 2.
No, absolutely. Particularly there at the end of the game, we had them right where we needed to be, and then I think we hit 2 or 3 balls out of bounds, right there at the end, and they capitalized on that. There's no doubt about that. They weren't going to go down without a fight, and they did a great job of that. So we've got to put that second game away, much more efficiently, because we had some great swing opportunities. As we had the pass we needed, we had the set we needed. We just didn't put the ball away where we needed to. But give it to our girls, though. They kept battling. They didn't get rattled out there, and that's something we pride ourselves on. Is you just keep fighting through those things and play 1 point at a time. And I thought our girls, for the most part, did a pretty good job of that tonight.
Yes, indeed. As 700 victories for you now with this first round win, and what an accomplishment. We talked about it, and just to get it down here in the first one. The only other thing that could be more memorable is to get it for winning your first ever state title, but to get in the first round of this year, it's pretty special for you and your career, 700, and I know the ladies are happy to get that for you as well, but of course they want to get the big one, but congratulations again on 700.
Absolutely. We certainly appreciate that. I'll tell you, that lady sitting right next to me over here, Coach Salo, she was probably around for a good 500 of those wins, and we had a great time together, a great coaching staff, and we've had that throughout the years, and that Coach Salo knows what this program was. We know from the ground up where we started, where we got to, and we knew that it took a lot of hard work. So, I give a lot of credit to Coach Salo for where we're at today. There's not many people in Manchester remember, 15, 20 years ago, probably more so 20 years ago, where the program was at. And, and I love it that they don't remember that. To me, that's great, because we've had such a successful run these last, 15 years that it's been, a big talk around the community, and everybody only knows West Delaware volleyball for being the successful program that we are the last 15 years, and that's fine with us.
And I think that if Julie was sitting here too, she'd say that it was an honor for us to coach with you, especially, for you to get that 700 win, and we get to sit here and watch you get it. And back to the game really quickly, but I want to ask you one question. I want you to look at your hits that we have here for you. They pinpointed some of your hitters tonight, but you got some good numbers from your younger kids tonight.
Balance.
You got some really good balance on your hits and your kills.
Well, I talked to, that's a great to mention, because I talked to Carly. I said, if we're going to be successful, we're going to have to rely on our younger kids at times, and we've got to trust that they're going to get the job done.
And her included.
Absolutely. So I thought, Carly did a great job of giving those younger kids the opportunity, and I thought they really took advantage of it. I thought Demmer played a phenomenal match offensively.
The smiles on her and Collier's faces said it all at the end of the game.
Exactly. That's that's their first time out there on that court, and I thought they did a pretty nice job, and it's something to build on, and hopefully on Thursday they just step it up even another notch.
We're watching the opponent, whoever it may be, either Lewis Central or Marion, ahead of us warm up on court number 1 now. You know about Marion. You've played Marion the last few years. Lewis Central will be a stranger of an opponent, but you'll be sticking around to scout this one out.
Oh, absolutely. The girls, I told them enjoy the night, enjoy, going out there talking to your family, talking to your friends out there, and, live in the moment here, because it's not just about where you're trying to get to, it's about enjoying the how you get there, and that's what we want to do right now, is enjoy, the night, enjoy the rest of the night, relax for a while, and then come tomorrow, refocus, and be ready to go again.
Enjoy the experience for sure. You just can't take it for granted. And the 10th trip and the 12th win all-time at state volleyball tournament for Coach Mather and the West Delaware Hawks, and win number 700 tonight. Congrats to you. We'll see you Thursday.
All right. As always, we appreciate you guys being down here. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you, Brett Mather, the fine head coach of the West Delaware Hawks, as we get set to wrap this one up. The Hawks with the win, 3-0 here tonight over the Western Dubuque Bobcats. 76-64 total score, 1 hour and 4 minutes, 25-21 in 21 minutes, 26-24 in 24 minutes, and 25-19 in 19 minutes. As the Hawks advance on at 47-2 into the semifinals against either Marion or Lewis Central, who will be playing here tonight at the South Center, Western Dubuque. Coach Sherman and company, number 14 team in Class 4A, ends their season at 24-13. I want to thank all of our sponsors, all 43 of our regular sports boosters, and especially our 13 extra postseason sponsors. West Delaware Flavor, Bowling Camp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services, Jude's Cafe, Sure Magic. Also, Western Dubuque Flavor here today had on board by County Disposal, Crop Production Services in Dyersville and Worthington, Gavilon Grain, Meyer Mechanical, Riker Shoes, Wright Funeral Home, State Farm Insurance, Rex Massey Agency, the Spring Green Lawn Care, Woodland Eye Clinic, and Wapsie Valley Creamery. Thanks to all of those 56 boosters that help bring us great coverage here from the state volleyball tournament. We'll get set to do it all over again on Thursday afternoon. It'll be right at noon. Well, I can't say right at noon, but it'll be in the noon ballpark on Thursday, as we'll have Class 4A semifinal action. The Hawks taking on either Marion or Lewis Central, as Marion is the favorite team to win this one here tonight. That does it tonight. I want to thank everybody involved here. Rob Edwards for running the controls, the afternoon man, production director at the promotions director at KMCH. Thanks for his great help in running the controls as always. Thanks to my partners, Julie and Joan, Julie Vasky and Joan Salo, for their great insight and help on the broadcast here as well. That's going to do it here from the Cell Center. Once again, the Hawks beat the Bobcats 3-0 in the Battle of the Highway 20 WDs as the Hawks move on to the semifinals on Thursday afternoon. Have yourselves a good and safe rest of your Tuesday night. So long, everybody, from Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Now, turn it up. Music on. Back to the music. Right now.
Eastern Iowa's variety station.
Mix 94.7 KMCH.